So welcome to the video. My name is Chelsea and I want to share with you 3 dinners that I eat every single week. Actually, that's not true. These are 3 dinners that I ate this week that are amazing for weight loss, and I kind of just like mix up my dinners, but I use a very similar framework for all the things that I make, and it's just eating like a ton of vegetables, making it low calorie density, and then making it easy and enjoyable for my entire family. And I mix that up. I lost 40 pounds eating this way, and while I do eat very similar for lunch and breakfast, it's pretty much always the same things. My dinners are kind of somewhat always changing depending on the season. So I thought you might like to see that. Let's get into it. We are gonna make pasta, and I like pasta because I can always add a ton of veggies to it. It's always going to be customizable based on like the season. Like if I've got tons of broccoli, leeks, mushrooms, I'll use that. Right now we're heading into summer, so we have a lot of tomatoes, so I'm going to do something very tomatoey based, which you'll be excited about because you love tomatoes. Riley's going to be my little helper for today, the sous chef. I'm going to use trevally. Can you put this into the pasta water with salt?
With salt, all of it?
Yeah, water boiling over here. And give it a little stir.
I'll grab a stir.
Riley, can you get out a pan? Okay, I really wanted to get some like chickpea pasta because that's going to help me to just make it a bit more protein filled, but we couldn't find any. So I'm going to add some of this like vegan chicken, frickin' chicken. They call it frickin' chicken, I don't know why. This has just got like water, pea protein, wheat gluten, soy flour. It's got a little bit of oil in it, but the fat content is actually pretty low for what it is, and it does not look like the best, but I'm going to just like cook this up a little bit. I'm going to just break this up a little bit. Thank you. I'm going to do some broccoli in here, and I'm just going to put it in a steamer so that I can have this as a side. Riley, do we have like a really big container type thing? Got some fresh basil. I have like 50 million of these and I can't find any of them, so I'm very angry. But I'm going to use this to mix my stuff in because I want it like super fresh. And I just don't have anything big enough. So there we go. And I'm gonna put some capers and some olives. Not too much salt yet because we don't know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna put that in there. Pray that's enough. And we're gonna get that. You are the best sous chef and I'm the angriest chef.
You are. When you get aggravated.
Yeah, when I get a bit aggravated. A little bit aggro. A little bit tired today. Try this. People love it when I chew on camera. Nom 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 nom.
And talk with your mouth full.
My favourite things. It definitely needs more salt though. More. I'm gonna put a little bit of red wine vinegar. Not with that! With that. Don't smush it either. No. Hey look, watch like this. This is how you do it. You like gently. Oh, it's so bright. I need more salt. Garlic salt.
Or the caper smell? Just so you know, I love pasta. That pasta so much. It's my favorite. I totally love broccoli, totally.
That's some more again.
This is like a sort of outside meal.
There you go. Okay, let me know what you think. Good? Alright, so I need to put a bit more pepper on top. I cannot do this with, I wish I had more hands, but I don't. And then I'm also going to use some hummus on top. This is my favorite hummus of all time. Okay, so I'm going to put that on top. Hummus, a little bit of hummy, and some chili flakes. Yes! I am so excited for this, and we love eating outside when it is a bit more summertime. All right, let's give this a bit of a taste test. I can't wait to be eating this. I'm definitely grumpy right now. Probably a little bit hungry, to be honest. So good. So good. And so what I do when I serve myself is I try and get a higher ratio of tomatoes because they're super low in calorie density. They're also super delicious, so why wouldn't I hog all the tomatoes? And then I'm also have like all that broccoli there, which means that this entire meal, the calories come way down because I've bulked it out with low calorie dense foods. And so this is how I've eaten foods like pasta during my entire weight loss, because I just know how to lower the calories more. The other thing you'll notice is that I don't use oil because oil is going to add so many unnecessary calories and it's not going to add any bulk. If I had to cook this with oil, it would have added 200 calories to the total. If I had to use like sun-dried tomatoes, if I had to use like plant-based feta or something to that nature, like plant-based pesto, this is going to be 200, potentially even 300 calories more. And I'm not going to register that in my stomach that I'm going to feel more full from that. I'm not going to eat less, so I'm just going to eat more calories. So eliminating oil and doing it in this manner makes it very, very easy to eat a lot of food, which is great if you like food, and who doesn't like food? All right, we're going to do another dinner that I do pretty much every single week, but for this one, I'm actually going to start in the morning and I'm going to do a little bit of prep because I've just kind of run out, and I do a rolling prep system where once I run out of something, I do it again. So we're going to do potatoes and we're going to go do tofu. And I have red kumara. I have also orange kumara. Okay, I'm also going to do some potatoes. These ones have like a few little eyes, so I'm just going to cut them off. Okay, so I have all my potatoes here. This actually might shock some people, but I never wash potatoes, and I'm okay with like a little bit of dirt in my food for like B12 and because I'm lazy. The other day I was making bruschetta and I like cutting up basil, and I kind of looked through the basil. We got it from the markets, and then as I was chopping it, I realized that I had chopped up a slug, and I was like, I don't want to waste this basil, so I just washed the basil again, kind of hoped that there was no slug pieces in it, and used it. So if you want to wash vegetables, you can. Me, I'm a little bit grotty, so there's that. This huge pile of stuff. Crunch it up so it sits better. $180 Celsius. All right, all down, let's prep some tofu. I'm gonna use macro tofu from Countdown if you're in New Zealand, and I'm also gonna use this other one, which is definitely not as good. Try and find a really, really firm tofu, experiment with one, because you will not need to press it, and it's gonna save you a ton of time and gadgets and cleaning, which I hate. So this one is way more crumbly. And if you've watched my videos before, you've probably seen me make this tofu many times, but I'm gonna mix it up a little bit, and I'm gonna use some chicken stock cubes. I'm gonna use 2. You can use any, like these are vegan, but you can use any kind of like bouillon or like any kind of garlic salt. I mean, I like my typical kind of Veggie, which you can get from Amazon. I'm gonna put these in here. Hot water, just like a very, very small amount, and then give that like a tiny little whisk, break it up. And this is gonna make it taste kind of like a Kentucky chicken type flavored marinade. It's like salty and nice. Ah, my hands, I hate this feeling. All right, so I just remembered my potatoes in there. So, hey Siri, freaking Siri hates me. I'm gonna put a timer on for, I'm gonna do like 40 minutes, and then I'm gonna check on them then. Those kind of potatoes, because I've cut them quite big, they typically need like 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm gonna check on them in 45, okay? And then we're gonna go in with a ton of nooch. Don't be stingy. Loads of this. It's really good for you. A bit more, lose some tofu along the way. The other day, my kids went into the pantry and literally we're eating like handfuls of nutritional yeast. So little rats in the kitchen. And you can see that there, it looks beautiful. I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna cook this up when I actually eat it, and I'm gonna put it in the fridge for now. And that right there is pretty much the extent of the rolling prep that I do, like every couple of days when I run out of things. That's how simple it is. It really just takes about 5 minutes if you're not filming and trying to talk. There we go. Okay, these are all done. They're looking beautiful. I ate a few. They're probably like a little bit more done than what I would have planned, but I went for a walk and was talking to my friend who you might know as Broccoli Mum. Ended up being a little bit longer than what I was expecting, but very yummy. And I'm going to put them away now. All right, so let's make a dinner now, and we've got already some stuff pre-prepared, but I'm just gonna like reheat some things and then make a bit of a salad. I have the tofu that we did. I just want to add like a bit of bagel seasoning to this. Alright, so while that's doing its thing, we're going to make up a quick salad. So what do I have? I have some greens, I have a cucumber, I'm very excited about asparagus, and I actually love this raw. I'm hungry, very, very young. But I might steam this up for my salad. Yeah, maybe I'll do it raw. We'll see. Tomatoes, avocado, and capsicum. Let's give it a shake. Alright, I'm gonna do this asparagus. So now I'm gonna put this salad together. I'm also going to make up a very, very quick tahini easy dressing. I normally actually get my kids to do this. So easy, and it is like super delicious with some like cinnamon and cumin. It's beautiful. All right, and then I also have some cold water here. A little bit more salt. And this is the kind of consistency that I have. Okay, so our potato is all ready, and I'm just going to plate everything up now. I'm going to have all this asparagus, so I'm super greedy. How good does that look? And then I also have these like pickled onions that Nick made. And how good does this beautiful plate look? Let's do our dressing. Let's put a little bit on. There we go. How good. And then I'm also just going to add a few chili flakes. Here we go. All right, so I got so excited that I just ate this and I didn't actually do a taste test, but it's so good. I love asparagus so much. Pickled onions in there. I do have a recipe for those pickled onions. I think it's on either Instagram or YouTube. I'll link it. Look at this. So what I like about something like this is that it's very customizable for the entire family. So my kids love cherry tomatoes. I'm gonna give more of that on their plate. I'm going to give them more tofu, more calorie dense foods like potatoes. I'm going to serve myself more salad. I'm going to not serve myself as much dressing. And then I also added this side of asparagus because I wanted to feel fuller and I wanted to lower the calorie density by adding a side of veggies. I always add a side of vegetables. And I can just hog the asparagus as well. All right, it is the third dinner of the week and I'm so sleepy. I literally just woke up from a nap and I got my hair cut yesterday, so I look a little bit different. All right, we're going to go to our friend's house, which is something that we do every single week. And we're going to do a barbecue. So I'm just going to show you what I bring. Okay, so we've got some courgette, eggplant, capsicum, put a cucumber in there. I absolutely love like roast tomatoes, so we're going to do quite a lot of these, and we got these from the market this morning. And I also do think that there's a possibility, because I've been talking to her, that she may make mango sticky rice, so I've got to bring some mangoes as well. So I'm going to have this. It's like a very, very low calorie, like sparkling water, like some sweetener, 5 calorie kind of drink. I don't know if you can tell, I look deathly tired. I'm gonna go in like 2 minutes. This mango needs eating. There's potatoes here, hummus. Oh, yes. Asparagus. I have some more potatoes here. And I'm just gonna like consolidate all of these with some tofu. And I have some more tofu in here to cook up. So it's really just like a fridge clean out. Now I'm gonna bring this for some more protein just in case. That's what I got. And that. And then I'm gonna make some marshmallows and an aloha bar for me. Also a little bit of bread and more tofu because we're just gonna live here.
Let's go!
Okay, I'm gonna cut up all the veggies for the barbecue.
Oh, I love asparagus.
Do you? Me too. Yep, great. And do you want to put some pepper on too? So then we have these guys here. Yeah. I'm gonna put this on the barbecue. Mikey, you're not even ready for me. Yum. I'm just gonna put nooch in these potatoes as well. That'll work, right? It's gonna stuck. Yeah. Yeah, can you just put like the teeniest, tiniest bit of there? Like tiny, tiny.
And then spread it out.
Oh my word. feel like this stuff needs your expertise. These are super charred.
Oh man, this looks so good.
It does.
You can't get in there.
Yes.
Where's your break stay, bro? It's on your bed.
Asparagus? Good?
The way it's meant to be.
It's good though. Look how good this looks though. I can't wait to eat this. Yum. Thank you for your help.
You're so welcome.
Appreciate it. Oh God. How good does that look? Yum. Thank you. Let's give it a taste test. Put a bit of hummus on there as well. And all the veg. Yum. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video and that you found it helpful. All of the meals that I'm making consistently have a ton of vegetables. I'm always using my 4-step framework where I add a buttload of veggies. That is like a non-negotiable. I always have like half starch in there, which is the rice, or it's the potatoes, or it's the grains, or it's like some kind of like legumes or tofu or anything like that. That is under 600 calories per pound, that is mostly a whole food, and that is typically cooked with water, so, or is watery like potatoes. And then I'm always adding some kind of component which is going to spice it up, which is going to make it taste good, some kind of hummus in there, and then I'm going to add like a little bit of fat, which you saw in terms of avocado, like a tahini dressing, little bits of fat in there that just make it taste good and just add that little element there. So that framework is what I have outlined in my Kickstarter course. It's a free course. It gives you the exact framework that helped me to lose these 40 pounds and keep it off. We have had over 20,000 people have gone through that course now. So go check it out. I'm going to put it in the description. And that's it from me. Let me know if you found this helpful, if you found it illuminating, and if you're going to try any of these recipes. Put it in the comments. All right, and I'll see you next week for another video. Bye.